Okay, it's March 5th, 2019. I told you about the program that I was in and how the people from the program are gang stalkers. You know, when I went through my transitional period and they placed me in this apartment. So not only did they place me in this apartment, it came with a refrigerator and it came with a stove. So I had started to notice that now I'm officially sure that they gave me like a stove that it's a messed up stove. Like, you put something inside the stove, you close the door, it takes like 4 or 5 hours for it to cook because it just cuts off and cuts on. And also they had gave me a refrigerator too and an air conditioner. All smart worked. Maybe it could be remotely, used, because sometimes it goes off, sometimes it comes on, and I don't know, maybe it has like some kind of device in it where it let out smoke on my food or whatever. I'm thinking, out the box. So now I have to use the stove, but the only way that the stove continues to run like currently to cook the food thoroughly without cooking it for 3 or 4 or 5 hours, keep cutting off and on, I have to leave the door open of the stove in order for it to actually keep the heat going through the stove. And I actually called the program today too, because I did pay my rent, otherwise I'm just finding out that, the program is full of gang stalkers, and I moved into a gang stalking program. And I called down there because I got my rent receipt, and unfortunately, I don't know, my rent didn't get there. The lady that I spoke to down at the program, which was the receptionist, because I asked for the director, and I don't know, I guess the director wasn't there. So she has an attitude, and she tells me there's no one that I could call to find out if my rent been paid. That's kind of strange. You don't have a rent office that doesn't have a rent number where you could call to find out have your rent been paid and you live in this program. So it's just weird. So I'm going to have to go down there on Monday to the actual building, I guess, where the main building is at the program, since it doesn't have a phone number to call and see if you paid your rent or whatever. This is one of the weird videos that I'm going to make, because it's like, I can't really show you like how the stove clicks off and on, and it doesn't cook the food thoroughly unless you leave the door open. So these were some things that they have put in place in this apartment since I've been here. I actually got this, I think, in 2016 or something like that. I had got the refrigerator. The stove been here all along, and I always wondered what was wrong with the stove, why I always had to wait so long for my food to get cooked, and sometimes it wouldn't cook properly. And so I learned that you have to keep the door open in order for the heat to stay on. I really don't know what they did when they brought me the air conditioner. I don't know. Never really got sick from it or anything like that. But I know that in my bathroom, it always make a noise when I'm on the toilet too. It always make a noise at certain times of the year, because I lived here for 8 years. I mean, not 8, I think this will be 8 years in March. Wait a minute, we're not even in March, we're in April. So let me backtrack. See, we April 5th, 2019. It's the weirdest thing. Because the other day I experienced, the microwave pain. So maybe that has something to do with me forgetting what today's date was. And I said March. It's actually April 5th, 2019. So, now that I cleared that up, and I also heard that how they watch people in the shower and stuff like that. I felt that was going on a lot. I actually heard them say, you know, she's naked one time in here. So, and I remember one time the program tried to get me to sign some paperwork where, like, they could videotape me. It was like when I first moved here, because I would read the lease, because I have a lease every year. I haven't been on a lease in a year since then. And I was like, no, I'm not signing that. Like, y'all not taping me in here. So they tried to do a lot of little things, I guess, to get away with their gang stalking and how you said they could make money off of that kind of stuff. So, this is my video for today. Gang stalking program, SUS. Later, y'all.